Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulihil Kareem. When Iblis, Lanatullah alayh, refused to prostrate to Adam alayhi salam, when Allah commanded him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expelled him from the heaven, and the curse of Allah is upon him until the day of resurrection. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Shaitan,
قال فاخرج منها فإنك رجيم وإن عليك لعنتي إلى يوم الدين.
Then get out from here, for verily you are outcast. And verily my curse is on you till the day of recompense. Surah Sad, ayah 77 to 78. Then he asked Allah to grant him respite until the day of resurrection. And Allah granted him that. Iblis said, allow me respite till the day they are raised up on the day of resurrection. In Surah Araf, ayah number 14 and 15.
قال أنظرني إلى يوم يبعثون قال إنك من المنظرين.
15. Allah said, you are of those respited. Allah answered his dua and gave him respite. So in spite of being in among the angels, he disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, therefore he became outcast. But he made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give him respite so that he can mislead the children of Adam. Allah gave him respite. He transgressed. The rebellious jinn, Iblis, transgressed. And he spoke some non-befitting words to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Iblis said, as Allah says in Surah Araf, ayah 16 and 17,
قال فبما أغويتني لأقعدن لهم صراطك المستقيم ثم لآتينهم من بين أيديهم ومن خلفهم وعن أيمانهم وعن شمائلهم ولا تجد أكثرهم شاكرين.
because you have sent me astray, surely I will sit and wait against them on your straight path. Then I will come to them from before them and behind them, from their right and from their left, and you will not find most of them as thankful ones. Subhanallah. So Iblis, he promises, he blames Allah first, then he promises that he will attack us from before and behind and right and left and from everywhere, so that we become the most of unthankful ones, undutiful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Iblis said that, Allah told him, as Allah mentions in Surah Al-Isra 62 to 64,
قال اذهب فمن تبعك منهم فإن جهنم جزاؤكم جزاء موفورا واستفزز من استطعت منهم بصوتك وأجلب عليهم بخيلك ورجلك وشاركهم في الأموال والأولاد وعدهم وما يعدهم الشيطان إلا غرورا.
go, and whosoever of them follows you, surely hell will be the recompense for you all, and it is an ample recompense. And befool them gradually those whom you can among them with your voice, meaning song, music, and other words of disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make assaults on them from your cavalry and your infantry. Share with them wealth and children by tempting them to earn money illegal ways and commit sins in the name of wealth and children, and make promises to them. But the promises of shaitan are nothing but delusion and deceit. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave an important ayah. Allah said, "Verily, my slaves, you have no authority over them, and all sufficient is your Lord as a guardian." Subhanallah. And this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala associates these people to Him by saying they are my slaves.
قال رب فأنظرني إلى يوم يبعثون قال فإنك من المنظرين إلى يوم الوقت المعلوم قال رب بما أغويتني لأزينن لهم في الأرض ولأغوينهم أجمعين.
So this itself shows that they are under the protection of Allah. Now that shaitan cannot attack them. It is the shaitan that who declared evil and enmity to the children of Adam. He made sin attractive to them right from Adam alayhi salam and Hawa. Until today, he is always deceiving people and telling them that those sin and haram things are interesting, fun, etc. etc. Everything that happens among the sons of Adam, kufr, shirk, murder, enmity, hatred, spread of immorality, zina, wanton display of women, women shaving beards, drinking alcohol, worshipping idols, any other major sins, is all the work of shaitan in order to prevent people from following the way of Allah and to corrupt mankind and to drag them to the hellfire with him. As Allah mentioned in Surah Maida about uh, intoxicants and gambling, that they are an abomination of shaitan's handiwork. So, therefore, we need to understand that if we don't want to go and end up in the hellfire, we don't want the punishment, the adhab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah 24, ayah number 21,
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان ومن يتبع خطوات الشيطان فإنه يأمر بالفحشاء والمنكر ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته ما زكى منكم من أحد أبدا ولكن الله يزكي من يشاء والله سميع عليم.
O you who believe, follow not the footsteps of shaitan. For whoever follows the footsteps of shaitan, then verily he commands al-fahsha, means to commit indecency, and al-munkar, meaning disbelief and polytheism. So therefore, we should make sure that we do not follow the footsteps of shaitan and keep away from shaitan. For indeed, shaitan is an avowed enemy who wants to destroy us and gain control over us and stop us from entering Jannah. We ask Allah's refuge from him, the outcast, and we seek Allah's help and protection from ending up into doing deeds that will earn his wrath and anger. We ask Allah to help us and aid us to do that which will lead us to Jannah. So therefore, whoever is saved from the hellfire and enters Jannah, he is the one who is victorious. فَمَنْ زُحْزِحَ عَنِ النَّارِ وَأُدْخِلَ الْجَنَّةَ فَقَدْ فَازَ. The ultimate victory is in that alone. So, my dear sisters, we need to aim at this, achieving this and this victory. Now, Allah said, قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِكُمْ نَارًا. Protect yourself and your family from the fire. So, protecting ourselves and our families from the fire, and if we are and when you're protected from fire, and then we end up in Jannah, inshallah. So we ask Allah with his beautiful names and his perfect attributes, to bless us all with Jannah, Jannatul Firdaus al-Ala, مع النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. بارك الله فيكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.